Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh and good day to each and everyone. So last meeting, now we have discussed uh, the electric potential and the electric field. Okay, what I mean is electric field and Gauss's law. Okay, so this time, so we will be discussing about electric potential. So and of course, last meeting we have already have our prelim exams. Okay, so this means that we are in tough of having or we are in tough of finishing this subject that we have and finally have the next major subject that we have in this course. Okay, so we have here the electric potential difference. No, so I think this is week 8. No, week 8, then we are very near in finishing this subject. Okay, so this is our topic for today is electric potential difference. Okay, so what do you mean by electric potential difference, or specifically what do you mean by electric potential? Okay, so from our previous topics, no, so we learned that in placing different charge, no, whether it is a positive or negative, no, or the same charge. So in placing that one near each other, they have interaction with each other, and we call that one is as a uh, attraction or repulsion. Okay. So and also we also learned that um, what quantity that actually causes them to repel or attract is the uh, electric field, no, that is actually existing uh, in a in relation to a certain charge. Okay. Now, um, so in here, what we have to discuss here is the at interaction of a certain charge. Okay, when it is placed into a homogeneous or a certain group of charges. Okay, so we call that one is as a electric potential difference. Okay, so same as no in reality, no. So what we can compare that one in reality is that when you place some object no near in the surface of the earth, okay, so uh, uh, as much as you place the object, okay, far from the surface of the earth, no, that object will gain much more electric potential with respect to earth. Okay, so ibig sabihin nun, as you move the object uh, far away from the surface of the earth, okay, that object will tend to fall, okay, if you will no longer exerting a force to that object. So we call that one as a free falling object. Okay, so ibig sabihin um regardless of what you have no what you have placed the object from the surface of the earth, okay, so it will tend to go towards the surface of the earth. Okay, so the same with this electric potential. So attraction between the two object meron tayong attraction between the two object, then after that and after you will no longer exerting a force on that object. The object will tends to go attract each other or repel each other. So we call that one as electric potential difference. Okay, so if you read that one, no, if you read this definition here, you will learn that electric potential difference is the same with the potential that actually we are uh, experiencing when it comes to uh, a placing an object far away from the surface of the earth. Okay, so electric potential, the formula of electric potential is this one, no, so we have here uh, potential energy divided by the charge. Okay, divided by the charge. Okay, so ibig sabihin, if you place that certain charge from the surface or from the group of charges, no, so the electric potential is equal to potential energy divided by the charge that you are using in having the characteristic of that potential difference. Okay, so you have here electric potential in a circuit. Okay, so we have here electric potential in a circuit. So sa electric potential in a circuit kasi, okay, ang yun yung ating source voltage. Okay, so why? It's because that source voltage will allow the flow of charges from this terminal here back from this terminal here through the wire, no, and through this load here and go back to the source. Okay, so ibig sabihin due to this 12 volts na to na battery, okay, the charge will tends to flow from this part here papunta rito. Okay, so we call that one as electric circuit potential. Okay, so ibig sabihin without this source here, the current here will no longer go um, through this circuit. Okay, so that's why we call this one as electric potential circuit. Okay, so in fact, no, this source voltage here is um, composes of a group of charge that will tense the flow of electric fields from this source here papunta rito. Okay, so yun yung electric potentials natin. So if you read this definition here, it will also emphasize what I have said here. Okay, so so what do you mean by electric potential difference? No? So electric potential difference is difference of potential between 2 points. So ibig sabihin if you have point A and point B where this point B is assumed as homogeneous that composes of charges and point A also, then if you place that one at a certain electric field, there will be a electric potential difference between the 2 points. Okay, so um, ibig sabihin nun, if you place something here, there will be a flow of current here. Okay, so that's why in here dito sa circuit na to, point A and point B or point D, this is the 2 points where the electric potential existing. Okay? Electric potential difference existing. Okay? So, yun. So, ito yung concept natin. So, we have this electric potential difference is given by this equation. So, we have VB minus VA is equals to work. Okay? Due to work that is being used in order for this charge positive here to move from this point B to point A. Okay? Over the charge, test charge ito yun siya, or it is equals to change of potential energy over the charge. Okay? So, so basahin na lang natin to siya lahat, no? So, we have here electric potential difference in simple circuit. So, I have already discussed this one. Okay? So, please read this one. Okay? So, these are all very understandable naman due to this definition here. So, please read that one. So, we have here electric potential diagram. So this is also very understandable, no, when it comes to reading these definitions here. So I will no longer discuss that one. So now, okay, so dito tayo sa electric current. Okay, so when there is a electric potential difference, there will be a electric current. Okay, so take note of that. When there is an electric potential, there will be an electric current that will exist. Okay, so for example, no, this is composed of positive charges, and this plate here is composed of negative charges. So if you place that one, okay, if you place that one near each other at a certain distance, there will be an electric field here. Then if you connect a wire here, there will be a current flow with respect to the interaction between the two high two potential difference. Okay? So ito yun siya, no? So i-connect natin yun siya through a certain rod. So the result will be there is a flow of electricity or flow of charge here sa rod na to. Okay? Kasi nga the tendency is attraction. Okay? So positive, negative, so ibig sabihin meron tayong flow of charges here. Okay? So take note that if there is a flow of charge, there will be a current flowing. Okay? So it means that they are all related. So if meron tayong potential difference, meron tayong attraction, then if meron tayong attraction, meron tayong movement of charges. So if meron tayong movement of charges, ibig sabihin meron tayong electric current na mag-exist. Okay? So uh, So please read this one, no? So these are all situational. So I will no longer be discussing this one. So yun lang yung tatandaan natin. Kung meron tayong electric charge, kung meron tayong potential difference, meron tayong electric movement of electric charge, then if meron tayong movement of electric charge, um, meron tayong electric current. So flow of electric current can be considered or can be compared to the flow of liquid or fluid inside the pipe. Okay? So sa pipe natin, kung meron tayong dalawang end of tubes or yung tinatawag nating orifice, okay? Dalawa. So then nilagyan mo to siya ng tubig or you pump the fluid inside this tube and will go towards the other side of the tube. Okay? So meron tayong dalawang potential. Okay? Which has a different pressure. Okay? So ganun din actually sa circuit natin. Okay? So yung potential na tinatawag natin is yun pala yung pressure natin between two objects. So due to that two pressure, there will be a flow of fluid. Same with our electric circuit. Okay? So current is equals to charge over time. Take note of that, no? So ibig sabihin nun, yung current, if, di ba, as I have said, kung meron tayong flow of charge, meron tayong current. So that is being defined by this equation. Current is equals to charge divided by the time. Okay? So we have 1 ampere is equals to 1 coulomb per second, or 1 ampere is equals to 1 coulomb per second. Okay? So we have here the conventional current direction. So some electrician or electrical engineers, okay, assume that if meron tayong flow of charge, there will be a flow of current, no? So but take note that their direction cannot be considered the same. Okay? So uh, electrical engineers assume that when the flow of electric charge is from this potential here papunta rito, the flow of current is opposite. Okay? Or when the flow of electric charge is from this one papunta rito, the flow of current is opposite. So ibig sabihin, they are at all case they are at all case opposite. Okay? So opposite each other. So yung direction ng electric current natin at saka yung charge natin. But in a way, their magnitude can be defined by this equation here. Okay? So I think that's all, no? I mean all concept here are explainable naman by these definitions here. So please read this one. So I will assign you to read this one para nang sa ganun is maintindihan natin. So we have here the power. Power is equals to work done on the charge. So ibig sabihin nun, yung iba yung kaninang kuan natin, um, examples natin, kung meron tayong dalawang potential difference, meron tayong flow of charge. So yung flow of charge na yan, syempre, kung meron tayong movement, meron tayong work, no? So that work can be used to find the power, okay? Power of electric potential difference, okay? By using these equations. We have here work done on charge, no? In moving from one point to another, divided by time is equals to power, okay? Or we have here energy consumed by that charge in order for it to go from one point to another, okay? Divided by the time. So we have here the power. Or in units, that would be 1 watt is equals to 1 joule per second. Kasi nga, yung power natin is in watt, yung joule natin or yung work natin is in joule, and yung time natin is in seconds. Okay? So the kilowatt hour is usually used in having the uh, conventional unit of power. Okay? So kilowatt hour usually yung ginagamit. Okay? So I think that's all. If you have any question about this one, please now ask it to me, or you can even go to my office to discuss about what you don't have understand from this concept here. Okay? So that's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.